Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and I hate re-recording videos, but yeah. So, I figured, I'd give you at least one parts analysis video talking about, a certain Lego piece that was created for Lego sets. Clearly. And well, what is the piece in question? The piece in question is the piece in question. Because pieces. And well, we have to talk about this. This looks like a katana samurai sword from Japan. Which is pretty cool because I am a fan of the katana. And the katana itself is a graceful weapon. It really is. And I love it. This definitely takes that grace and sort of Legosify it, but makes it compatible with CCBS and construction sets in general, characters in general, mocks in general, but also allows it to be used for other themes, like Ninjago. Of course, they have to use it for fucking Ninjago. Jesus Christ. Ninjago is overrated. Watch my rant video on that if you haven't already. So, you only have one connection point, and that's that axle. They could have, made it a 2-length axle instead of a 1-length axle. But they didn't, so oh well. This is a very thick piece of polypropylene. It's bendy, it's a little sturdy, somewhat, but also I feel like I feel like if I bent it really in half, I fear I may lose this piece, because I don't want to lose this piece because these are cool pieces. You can probably if you want to use this as like a leg extension sort of thing to, make a spider-like being of some sort, you could attach this to the to a socket, but you might want to build up around that as well, because otherwise this could slip. So it's very bendy because it's made of polypropylene. It's a very thick one though, from this end to the business end. It's a very thick piece of plastic, even though it's still polypropylene and it's still prone to bend. So there are 3 colors of this as far as I know. Silver, which I don't have unfortunately. Ow. Gold, which came with, well, obviously, Speeda Demon had it in gold, 2 of them, and Dragon Bolt came with this one in yellow, which is the one I'm showing here because it's the only one I have available. I used both of the gold ones I had for a samurai-inspired mock, also, magical girl-inspired mock too. Alita. Toa of Light. I think it's a female Toa of Light. And it's like a double sword sort of thing on a hilt of some sort, which is pretty fucking cool. You gotta watch my review on that. There is some texture right there that kind of, basically is trying to, well, look like the pattern that is on the handle of the sword of the katana, and I think that's pretty cool. I think it gets the point across, and I like it. So this is a piece that's kind of hard to hate, honestly. It's definitely a respectable piece for the source material, even though it's it's just yeah, I don't know I don't think it's trying its best to be a realistic piece, but for the most part, it's... I mean, Alexa, be quiet. I mean, this, the business end is obviously, well, clearly it's a little too wide. It should be like, like there should be some, plastic shaved off right there in order for it to actually look more realistic, but this is about the best they could probably do. I mean, it's an honorable piece to the source material, and I like that. You know, as a fan of the katana, and you know, I'm particularly happy with this piece, and it's definitely a nice piece to use as a sword, obviously, but could also be used for wings. So you could add this to wings for a mock and have like several of them, like 8 or 9 of them on one wing, and 8 or 9 on the other wing. It's like, you know, this is also kind of a piece that's has very few uses, but it's possible. I mean, I've used 2 of them to create a double sword of some sort for my Alita mock, and well, I mean, what can you do with this piece? Well, you could also add it as a aesthetic piece for vehicles. You could use it for Rocky, obviously, you know. And you know what? There's a smaller version of this piece. There we are. Now let's see what it looks like in Golly's hand first. Golly with a katana, that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. But we also have this. This is in silver. As far as I know, it's only in silver, but I could be wrong. But this is basically a smaller katana sword. Very small. It's like half the size. And half the... yeah. It's very thin. It's still polypropylene. I do have a couple of these, a couple spare ones of these. But these are not axles, as opposed to this one. These are on pins, you know. Lightsaber rod connections, basically. And the fact that they're polypropylene means that they have friction to them. So the friction fit right into this hilt piece, I guess you could call that, and it works. Very small little piece, but it's still cool. I like it, and I'm glad they used it here with Golly Master. So the katana sword from Lego, well, this one at least, is just in some ways simple, because it probably couldn't have been more simple to manufacture, even though given the amount of plastic that's probably going into it based on its thickness. So it's a cool piece. I like it. I really do. If you're gonna use this piece, just don't make your characters do seppuku in a stop motion video or anything like that. If you're a fan of the samurai sword, the katana, let me know in the comment section below. Is this a sword that you're willing to use in your mocks? Please do, because this is a useful one, even though it has, well, very few uses. It's still an honorable piece, especially towards the source material, and I really do like it. I really do. I want to get a silver one of these for a mock, perhaps as a backup weapon for my self mock at some point, which I do plan to review at some point. Please be patient. So yeah, even though it only has one connection point, the other one has one connection point too, but you know, it may have few uses, but I'm sure some talented individuals have found many uses for this one sword piece. And, you know, it's just great. It really is. With a sword like this, that is, you know, that was used in a number of different themes. Hero Factory, Ninjago, I think that's it. But still, it's still a pretty cool piece, you know? It's a piece of history, a piece of Lego history, and overall, definitely deserves more attention than it already had. It already has. Currently, I don't think they're using this piece anymore except with Ninjago stuff, but even Ninjago has some bigger swords than this. This was simply a precursor to what they're using now, but I don't think I like those swords better than this, because this, I think, is much better, in my opinion. It appeals to me, it appeals to probably katana fans. But in general, it's a fantastic piece. I honestly would rather have it in silver than yellow, but hey, yellow is a useful color for useful parts, and this is a useful part. It's limited, yes, but hey. Well, that's your bonus video for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. And, well, that's it for today. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.